Camila lived with her family in a poor area of America. She was preparing to go to college when she saw her father Jackson getting ready to go somewhere with her mother Mason. "Where are you both planning to go?" "Camila, I had told you that our company has got a chance to excavate in the dense forests of America. Papa, your years-long dream has come true. You always wanted to do research by excavating in that forest, right?" "You said it absolutely right, daughter. Listen, it will take us 6 or 7 days to return. You take care of yourself." Saying this, Mason came out of her bungalow with her husband Jackson. In a short while, Jackson was standing with his wife Mason in the dense forest of America, where some laborers were standing scared. "What happened? You people have not started the digging work yet." "Sir, I still say stop this digging. No aliens come here, but there is something else here." "What do you mean by there is something else?" "Sir, this entire area is infested with dangerous people whose names we do not take. But in your Hindustani language you can call them imposters." Hearing the words of the laborer, Jackson angrily tells the laborer, "You mean skinwalkers? See, all this is imaginary and fabricated. You have no idea how much money my company has spent on this research. Now start the digging work quickly." Saying this, Jackson went inside the tent with his wife Mason, and the laborers started digging work in fear. At night, Jackson was talking with his wife Mason inside the tent, when suddenly a crow came flying inside the tent and started staring at Mason and Jackson in a strange manner. "Don't you find this crow strange? See how it is staring? It seems as if it is not a crow but a human being." "Mason, it seems that your mind has also been affected by the words of the laborers. It is only a crow. Come, let us both together throw it out of the tent." Jackson and his wife came out of the tent chasing away the crows. But as soon as they went back inside the tent, they were shocked. Their daughter Camila was standing inside the tent. "Camila, when did you come?" "I have been here a long time ago. You people are here." "What are you saying?" Then Mason says to her husband in a scared tone, "I feel something is wrong. There was no one inside the tent a few seconds ago. Then how did Camila suddenly come here, whereas Camila's car is not even visible here? Our house is hundreds of miles away from this forest." Mason had just said this when Camila's face became very terrifying. The very next moment, Mason and Jackson's screams tore the silence of the forest. The next day, Mason and Jackson's dead bodies were kept in the hospital in a very bad condition. Camila was crying bitterly after seeing her parents in this condition. Then an inspector comes there and tells Camila, "Look, I have questioned the workers. None of them saw anyone going inside the tent. Nor did I see anyone coming out of the tent. But, looking at the bodies of your parents, it seems as if a wild wolf has torn them apart badly. There is one more thing, Inspector. The wolf that attacked Camila's parents cannot be a normal wolf." "What do you mean?" "That the wounds found on the bodies of Camila's parents are very big, and this can only be possible if a 6-foot-long wolf attacks, and wolves cannot be of such a great size." The inspector's eyes widened in surprise after listening to the doctor's words. Camila came to her home after performing the last rites of her parents. Her friend Isabella and John were sitting at home. "Take care of yourself, Camila. Mom-Dad's face is still flashing before my eyes. I am unable to understand how Uncle and Auntie died when the workers told that they did not see anyone going inside the tent. Something is wrong, and anyway, Camila, the forest where your mom and dad went is very mysterious. It is said that skinwalkers live in that forest." Camila was shocked to hear this. "Who are they?" "It is said that a person who reaches a very high category of black magic gets the ability to do a special witchcraft. After doing that witchcraft, he can change his form into any human or animal. Skinwalkers do not like anyone coming to their area." Just then, the sound of a crow hit their ears. They all saw that a crow was sitting outside the window and staring at them. All those friends did not pay any attention to the crow. "So you want to say that a skinwalker has killed my grandfather?" "Camila, the circumstances are pointing towards that. I think you should ask Professor Martha for help." She has very good knowledge of all these things. She will definitely help you. Camila is about to say something when the sound of a crow hits their ears again. First, I will chase away this crow. It has made it a nuisance to talk to anyone. John opened the window and tried to chase the crow away, but the crow did not move from there. John tells both of them that I will chase it away from outside. As soon as John went out, the crow flew away from there, but John did not come inside the house for a long time. Where did John go? Forget all that. He will come. You come with me to Professor Martha's house. Camila went to Professor Martha's house with Isabella and told the whole incident to Professor Martha. I am not able to understand how my mom and dad died, Professor Martha says to Camila in a very serious tone. John is right, Camila. The circumstances are pointing towards this. That area belongs to skinwalkers. Your parents have been killed by some skinwalker, but the danger is not over yet. Camila and Tanya were shocked to hear this. What do you mean? They say that the skinwalkers do not leave the family of the person they are after. By the way, I never study this matter, but you have no one in this world now, so I will have to help you. I have a herb which I have prepared after years of hard work. We can kill any devil or skinwalker. Saying this, Professor Martha went inside a room and then John arrived there. Isabella and Camila were shocked to see John. Where did you go, John? That crow was not even thinking of running away. But how did you know that we have come here? When I went to chase the crow out, I found one of my friends. So I started talking to him, and when I went inside the house, you both were not there, but a while ago Isabella was talking to you about Professor Martha in front of me. So I understood that Isabella must have brought you to Professor Martha's house. Then Professor Martha comes there with a herb in one hand and says, Camila, we have to go to the same forest where your parents were murdered. Come with me. In a short while, Camila, Isabella, John, and Professor Martha were standing in the dense forest at the place where Camila's wax tent was set up. Camila looks around and says to Professor Martha, Professor Martha, nothing is visible here except silence. Camila had just said this when John grabbed Professor Martha by the throat. The herb fell down from Professor Martha's hand. John, what are you doing? Then John transformed into a large, scary-looking wolf and long hair grew on John's body. His eyes became red like blood. Seeing all this, Isabella screams and says to Camila, it seems that till now we had not John with us, but some skinwalker, an impersonator, who came here with us by taking John's form. Then the impersonator laughs and looks at all those friends and says, the crow that John went to chase away was me. I killed John outside and I myself came to you by taking John's form. Saying this, the impersonator stares at Camila and says, no human dares to come to our area, but your parents have so much courage that they came to our area to do research. We don't want the world to know about us. Then Martha's neck came into the hands of the impersonator and her torso fell down. The imposter looked at Camila angrily and said again, they don't leave the person they are after till their last year. Get ready to die. Then Isabella screamed and said, Camila, quickly throw the herb on him. Camila swiftly picked up the herb from the ground and threw it on the imposter. Suddenly, the body of the imposter caught fire and he was reduced to ashes in no time. Camila went to her home with her friend Tanya with teary eyes and left America forever. It had been 3 months since David and Gianna got married. Come, I will take you to my mother. She will take good care of you. Why can't I stay here? You know how my job is. We can call you anytime. I will take a few days off and stay there with you. We will roam around a bit from there and come back home. And both of them went to Sirhat village to David's parents. Their house was in the middle of the fields and no one was visible far and wide, neither the house nor any person. David, I am feeling very scared. Hey, don't be afraid. My mother and father have been living here for years. They will take care of you. You will take care of them well. David knocked on the door of the house. Mom. I am your David. Gianna was very scared. The atmosphere there seemed ready to swallow her, and suddenly someone put a hand on her shoulder. What happened, daughter? Why are you shouting like this? Gianna, this is mother. Why are you shouting after seeing them? Please forgive me. I was scared. It's okay, son. Come inside. David's father will come by tomorrow morning. David's mother took both of them inside. It was the next morning. David and Gianna got ready to go out. Son, it would have been better if you had stayed for a few more days. Mom, we will come back at night after roaming around. As soon as they started going out, David got a call from his hospital. He had to reach the hospital within a day due to a big emergency. Then David said to Gianna, Gianna, stay here for a few days. I have to leave for the hospital right now. Forgive me, Gianna. David, I know how your work is. Try to come early. David took the car and left for the hospital. It was afternoon. Gianna was looking towards the field when she saw a child. Both were looking at each other. Gianna followed the child, and suddenly the child disappeared in the fields when suddenly someone put a hand on her shoulder. What are you doing here? I just saw a child here. He was here just now. I don't know where he went. No child lives here. If you see someone, don't follow him. Let's go back home. He will return home. Gianna started asking her mother about that child. No, there is nothing like that. That child must have come from somewhere far. But if you see that child, then don't go to him. But why, mother? That child must want to play with me. No, I am saying this for your own good. Gianna did not say anything after hearing this. The next day in the afternoon, Gianna saw that child again. This child. Where are you from? What is your name? That child did not say anything, just started running in the field, and Gianna started chasing him. Where are you going? Stop, child. The child stopped at one place. A woman also suddenly came out of the field with him, half burnt and screaming, save me, Gianna, otherwise I will kill everyone. Gianna. She saw that child again, but this time like a monster, and he had a book in his hand. He throws the book like Gianna and runs away. My dear, where is your sleep? Wherever you are, come here and give rest to the eyes of my child. Come to me, sleep. Sushma is putting her son Anthony to sleep when her husband comes there. Now what should we do? Starvation has spread in the whole village. We have a field, but there is nothing left for us to eat even in that. I have also heard this rumor, that the people of the village are killing and eating their own sons and daughters. Now what should we do? Anthony has also not eaten anything. That is why I am trying to put him to sleep by singing a lullaby. There is only one way. We have to leave this village, otherwise we will die. At the same time, David's parents come there with David. Sushma, if you have something to eat, then give it to me. My son is hungry. We have not eaten anything for a long time. No, mother, we also have nothing to eat. That is why we are leaving this village and going to some other village. Do one thing, Sushma, give me your son. What does this mean, mother? Just then David's father takes out a big sword and cuts Anthony's father's throat. Anthony stands there and watches how these people are eating his parents. Now what should we do with this child? Mother, I will feel hungry later too. Okay, let's leave him for the next week. This house is also very nice. From today this house and farm are all ours. As soon as Gianna finishes reading this book, she is shocked. She sees that child and his mother again. Yes. What happened, son? Why are you shouting? Father, I just saw a child and his terrified mother here. But no one is standing here. There must have been some bad illusion, and listen carefully, son. Do not step out of the house at night, no matter what happens. Gianna was completely scared. No word was coming out of her mouth. She now knew the truth about her husband and her parents. It was nighttime. Everyone was sleeping. Just then, David's crying voice came from outside the house. Gianna, save me, help me, come out, Gianna, these two will kill me, save me. Hearing David's voice, Gianna started going out. No, Gianna, don't go out. This voice is just an illusion. David is not outside. This is the voice of that witch Sushma and her child. If we go out, we will be killed. I just have to go from here. Okay, son, go. The next morning came and David came back home. Hey Gianna, I missed you a lot. Take me from here, David. I don't want to stay here and I have a lot to talk to you too. David, let's go from here. Relax Gianna, I have just come from the city. Stay for one more day, just for me, please. Gianna agrees to David after seeing him. It is nighttime and such a voice comes from the field. Is there anyone? Help me, my child and I are hungry. Hearing the woman's voice, everyone in the house wakes up. You guys stay here, I will go out and see. No, no one will go out. This is the voice of that witch. Yes, David, a similar voice was coming yesterday too, let it go. Do you people still believe in ghosts? I will go and come back. David opened the door and started going towards the field. As soon as he reached the field, he disappeared from in front of them. Everyone came out of the house to find him and started looking for David in the field. Father, save me, save me. As soon as they reached inside the field, a strong lightning struck and they saw that David's head was stuck on the head of the scarecrow and Anthony was laughing looking at them. Sushma catches David's father by the throat and separates him from the body. You cut off my husband's head, right? What happened now? David's mother and Gianna both were standing at one place in the field. Suddenly Anthony puts his hand on David's mother's shoulder. Son, forgive me. Forgive me for what I did to your family. Forgive me, how can I forgive you? You have never ruined my family. You killed my family for your own selfishness. You people became monsters to satisfy your hunger. We were also hungry, but we did not even think of this brutality. Sushma puts her hand on David's mother's cheeks and presses her hard. Don't kill me, please don't kill me. I understand your pain. You know this, right? That's why you showed me that book. Please let me go. Why should I kill you, Gianna? What have you done to me? What is your fault in this? It was not my fault, neither was it my husband's nor my child's. A person forgets his identity, forgets that real life is not just about living for oneself, but also about living for others. Whatever we made from our farming during hunger, we distributed it in the village so that no one turns into a monster, but the monster knocked at our door. We had nothing to do. That's why we also looked into the eyes of the monster. I got whatever I wanted, Gianna. Now we can go comfortably. Someone has been waiting for us for a long time. With the morning sun, Sushma and Anthony left for their destination where Anthony's father was waiting for them. Abigail and Jaden were very happy in their new house. They had shifted to their new house 3 days ago. Come on, Didi, let's play hide and seek. There are many new places to hide in this new house. Okay, I will count to 10, you go and hide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaden reached the roof of his house. Where is Chippu? Where is Chippu? Yes, I will hide in the stairs of the adjacent roof. There was an empty house next to Abigail's roof, on whose roof the door of the stairs was below where the stairs ended. Jaden went to the adjacent roof and went down the stairs and stood near the door. I am coming. I know where you are hiding, under the bucket. Not under the bucket, well I understand where he must be hiding. Abigail opened the cupboard and looked. Jaden was not there. He must have gone to the roof. Didi will never find me here. This is a great place to hide. Jaden was standing with his back to the door. Suddenly someone's fingers came out from under the door and Jaden ran up the stairs screaming. Jaden, I found you. If I had not come up the stairs you would not have found me. There is a door below the stairs. I saw a hand coming out of it. Maybe a ghost lives in that empty house. Crazy, these ghosts etc. do not exist in reality.
Please like and subscribe.
Someone must be living in that house. Let me go and see. Abigail was about to go down with Jaden, but then their mother Willow came there. Jade and Abigail, come down. Your snacks are ready. The next day at night, the power went out in Jaden and Abigail's house. I am not able to sleep in this heat. Mom, when will the power come back? Son, it is just a matter of a few days. When father comes home, he will get the inverter installed. Till the power comes back, you both can go and play. Jaden and Abigail started playing hide and seek at night itself. Last time I was done. This time you be done. Okay, I will count the knocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abigail reached the terrace. I go and hide in the stairs of the adjacent terrace. Jaden will not be able to find me there because he thinks that a ghost lives there. Abigail came down from the stairs of the adjacent terrace and stood near the door. I am coming. Yes, go. Suddenly the door opened. Hey, wasn't this door closed? Abigail entered that house in the dark. Abigail heard someone's voice in the dark room inside the house. A woman's terrifying voice in the dark room said, "Come here, Badly, come to me. Will you play hide and seek with me?" Babley, my name is not Babley, but Abigail. Who is there? Come here, towards the room. Abigail went into the dark room, scared. A ghost woman was standing in the room, with dozens of knives stuck in her head. Abigail ran towards the stairs, screaming badly, climbing the stairs in a hurry. Her foot slipped. The ghost woman caught Abigail's foot from behind. Don't be afraid, play hide and seek with me.
Please like and subscribe.
The ghost grabbed Abigail and started pulling her inside the house, but then Jaden came there and holding Abigail's hand started shouting loudly. Mummy, ghost mummy, save me, mummy, come quickly. Yes, this sounds like the voice of Jaden and Abigail. Willow immediately ran to the terrace. She saw that on the neighboring terrace Jaden was pulling Abigail up the stairs. And Abigail's forehead was bleeding. My daughter Willow immediately took Abigail to the hospital. And Abigail's forehead was bandaged. When Willow was returning home, Kamala auntie, who lives in front of Willow's house, asked her, Willow, what happened to Abigail? How is the bandage tied on her head? Both of them went down the stairs while playing hide and seek on the terrace next to our house. They are saying that they saw a ghost there and Abigail ran in panic and fell down. The house next to your house has been lying vacant like this for the last 12 years. Mother, never let your children go. The ghosts of a mother and a daughter roam in that house. The shadows of a mother and a daughter. Yes, a girl named Monica used to live in this house 12 years ago. She was married and she also had a daughter, Babley. Whenever Monica's husband Piyush used to come to work at night, he would find Monica talking to someone and he suspected that Monica was having an affair with someone. Monica and Piyush often used to fight. One day Piyush returned home from office in a very bad mood. When he saw Monica talking on the phone, his blood boiled. And he killed Monica and his daughter Babley with a knife. Piyush is currently serving life imprisonment. The souls of Monica and Babley roam in this house. Willow got a high wall built on the roof so that Abigail and Jaden never go to the adjacent roof. This car also had to break down today. Firstly, I did not bring a driver, and on top of that the phone is also dead. Mega is searching for something inside the car when a double-decker bus stops behind her. She turns back. Where did this bus come from? I didn't even stop it. Mega gets on the bus. There are some people sitting inside the bus. They are dressed like tourists, as if they have come for sightseeing. Music is playing inside the bus. Bia, please drop me at Ottawa City. The conductor neither answers nor gives the ticket, he just silently shakes his head and leaves from there. He is a strange person, he didn't even give a ticket. After some time Mega's eyes started closing. She was about to sleep when she heard loud music from somewhere. She opened her eyes, but she found the driver's seat empty. When she looked again carefully, the driver was sitting on his seat. Mega was feeling very strange sitting in the bus. This music is not stopping at all. Is anyone else not getting bothered by it? She calls the conductor with her hand and asks him, Bia, where is this music coming from? The conductor does not answer and goes away from there. Mega looks at the person sitting behind her. He is staring at Mega with wide eyes without blinking. Mega, a little scared, asks him where is this loud music coming from, is there a party going on upstairs? What kind of party is this at 12 o'clock in the night, and that too in a moving bus? Of your death. Excuse me, what are you saying? Saying this, the person gets up and starts climbing up. Slowly every passenger went upstairs. Now only the driver and Mega were left. It had been a long time since Mega was sitting in the bus, and she had not reached the city yet. She thought of asking the bus driver, "Driver, oh driver Bisahab, where have we reached?" The driver, sitting on the seat, turns his whole head and looks at Mega and laughs horribly. KKKKKK, who are you? Oh God, what have I seen? Mega's eyes widen as she reaches the top. She sees that there is a party going on there, but not just any party, but a party of ghosts. Some ghosts had their head cut off, some had their hands cut off. Some ghosts were burned in fire, some ghosts had their face peeled off. What is happening? While Mega is saying this, the conductor brings Mega forward with his sharp-nailed hands. The conductor's eyes are completely white. No, let me go. Please let me go. All the ghosts surround Mega and start dancing. Mega was screaming loudly, pleading, but due to the noise of the ghost party, no one could hear her voice. Mega somehow escapes from the clutches of the ghosts and runs down. Mega reaches down and the bus driver is driving the bus with his head upside down. No, I am not going to die like this. Where do I have to go? Saying this, the driver gets up from his place and starts walking towards Mega with both his hands forward. One by one all the booths come down and everyone starts running towards Mega. Mega sees that the bus is going straight towards a ditch. Mega jumps off the moving bus. Mega gets injured by jumping off the bus, and she was surprised to see some ghost or party bus going ahead on the deserted road. The bus stopped and started taking a U-turn. Mega gathered all her strength and started running. Mega kept running without stopping and without looking back, and she kept running until she could no longer see the bus and could no longer hear its music, and then Mega took a sigh of relief.